Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. I hope everybody is blessed and doing well. We'd like to welcome you to our first live. Uh, just in case you're not sure who we are, I'm Stuart,
I'm Dee Dee.
the better half, and we are your healthy marriage coaches. We thank you for taking your time to join us tonight. We definitely want to make sure that we get an opportunity to get a little bit of interaction from everybody. So you get an opportunity, drop a comment in the link that I shared earlier in our group session. We love to hear from you. Um, we want to make sure this is engaging as possible, and we're really excited about the things to come.
Yep.
Any thoughts, Ms. Didi?
I just want to say thank you for everybody for joining us tonight. This is our first live. We have been, I guess it's been, 3 months now that we have been inviting people to our page and just kind of sharing nuggets about marriage and just friendship all the way around. So we're just excited tonight to come and let you guys see who we are. Let you see our faces, our personalities, who we, we're healthy marriage coaches, but we don't want to just be behind the keyboard and just sending information out. We actually want to interact with you and answer questions, discuss life topics, everything like that. So chime in anytime you want to. You can ask us questions. We'll answer back. For the meantime, we're just gonna chill out a little bit and probably just do a random topic until we get some more people in. And if you have any questions, let us know. We do want to say that to our first two people that joined in, Chris Halbrook, is that how you say it? And Delita Price. We're going to actually be giving you guys one of our marriage journals because you guys were the first ones in. So if you would just drop your information into Messenger and we'll get back to you, okay? And we'll get you one of these journals. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. As we go on, we will be having another giveaway. So as people join, we will actually we have a special prize. I say it's special. What about you?
Anything that's free is almost special, but yeah.
I don't know. Because, I mean, somebody can give you a free rotten banana, but that's not special.
Yeah, that's true. But it kind of depends on how you decide to use it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Right. So we decided to do this because a little bit about us. We've been married for 20 years, a little over 20 years now. We've been together for 22 years. And people always ask us, how do y'all do it? How did y'all last that long? Okay, number one, the grace of God. Number two, we put a lot of effort into it. We put a lot of effort into our relationship. There has been times where we didn't know if we were going to make it. I think it was year 7?
Yeah.
Year 7, we had a rough patch. And it was nothing happening. It was just the fact that both of us, I guess, were preoccupied with life, that things that happened. And we just kind of checked out for a while. I think I was in school at the time. And I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. But the awesome thing is that it was year 7. And the year 7 is completion. The number 7 is completion, and also new beginnings.
Eight is in the beginnings, I believe.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to look that up.
Have to look it up.
Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna quote something, I need you to look it up first.
I don't want to always be right. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. That's kind of how
Right.
relationships work.
Yeah, it's
Um,
true. It's true.
but yeah, just like Dee was saying, we've been together for 22 years, married for 20. It's been an awesome ride, especially when you get married in your mid 20s. You never really know what to expect moving forward. You still
Yeah.
have to learn one another. There's still a lot of growing that has to be done. There's compromise. There's patience. There's identifying your own personal faults
Yep.
and trying to work through those things to not just be a better person for you, but also for your union as a whole. So,
Yep.
um,
And one thing, just a little nugget that we were basically a blended family, so that already had its challenges. At the time, I had my two sons, and
you still got them. They didn't go nowhere.
they're adults now, so
Oh,
I don't claim them as children. I claim them as my sons, but I don't claim them as children. But they're adults, and so I don't have to bear the burden of saying that I have kids. Like I don't have to.
I know. I'm trying to get. I'm really trying to get in the mindset of stop saying, "Yeah, I got two kids." It's like, no, not really. I got two grown men.
Two grown
I
sons,
just trying to say I got sons.
right? So our oldest son will be 30 this year. So if that tells you anything, in a couple of months, but yeah, a couple of months.
Yeah, I think you are right. And it's definitely been an interesting ride.
Yeah, it has.
Um, User, but
Yeah. That's the one thing, like what we're on, the streaming that we're on, we can't really tell who is actually saying anything unless you give access to Ecamm, and then we'll be able to see. But I think if you type it in the comments, we should be able to see it. So
but thank you for joining and hello.
yes, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, take that back. I know who said that. That was Miss Ticey Raven.
Oh, hey Ticey, how are you? Welcome in. We're just doing an all around introduction. We've been inviting people to the group for about 3 months, and so we decided it's time for to show our face and to have that discussion with everybody. And so what we're doing is as people come in and join, we actually you are
Our
our
third.
third person to come in, and so you'll be getting a journal. So just send us an inbox message, and we will get back to you and get that over to you.
Yeah, and you can use your journal. You can
Yay!
use your journal to slap Rob over the head with.
Don't do it. Do not do it. I don't advise that. I should have put something in here that say don't do it, but you know how Stu is. He always coming up with ways to do stuff, right?
It's okay. It won't be a felony. It's not a hard
No,
bat.
no, no,
Oh,
no. We're
still
not
no.
doing it. No,
Still no.
no,
Okay, yeah. We do not endorse violence.
no, at all, at all. So one of the questions that we have inside of the journal that you'll see once you get your copy, it was what made you fall in love with your spouse. So you want to tell? You want me to tell?
Do you
What?
my
What?
my version might be
Oh my goodness! Just tell.
it might be a little superficial at first.
Just tell. It might be superficial. I'm sure, because they say men are visual first, and then
We are.
yeah, yeah.
And I love that fact because then we keep it real with everything with that. You know what I'm saying? We're just like, yeah, true enough. I saw
That's keeping it real.
I saw her and I was like, okay,
Ew.
yeah,
Okay,
okay.
boy. Goodness well, you almost fell down.
Okay, first of all, you can't talk because you was hitting me with the little friend line.
Well, I mean, you
So
was my little friend at the time.
y'all know how
You was
insulting
my
that
little
is.
friend. He was my little friend. Y'all know. Y'all know. I wasn't trying to see that.
We've already had this conversation about that whole little friend thing.
I don't understand what's wrong. Okay, tell me. Type it in. Is there something wrong with having a little friend? Like when you first meet somebody.
Little friend,
Yeah, little friend.
little friend. Um,
It mean you're not my full friend yet. You just my little friend.
that is so emasculating. It's ridiculous.
Well, okay. So what if I put it this way? You're not in the friend zone. You out of the friend zone, but you're not in the boyfriend zone. So you in the little friend zone.
So I'm in the twilight zone. Actually, is where I am.
No, no.
Because it's just like I said. It's like, hey, okay, I see you. Got you, my little friend. You got your little car. You got your little job. You got
Oh
your little
my
place.
goodness! Just because somebody came out with that meme means nothing.
You got your little money. Yeah, it's like, oh, for real, that's what we're doing.
Anyways,
So don't be trying to
anyways,
minimize a brother like
back
that.
in the '90s when I met you, little friend was it was popping. It was a popping phrase. Everybody used it. It wasn't derogatory. It meant, oh yeah, I'm talking to that person or I'm seeing that person. But we haven't defined yet. We haven't defined
We
it.
haven't defined yet. That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Somebody put no.
No what? No.
LOL. I think they understand the whole fact that little friend. Yeah, talking about now they agree. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it should start out as a friendship low. I always used to say my little friend, just a
Mm,
figure of speech. It is.
mm.
My little friend is a figure of speech.
Amara, bless your heart. I'm gonna say that.
I'm just saying, like, there's nothing wrong with that if you ask me. Like, okay, like dudes back in the day used to call their not she wasn't their girlfriend yet, but he would call her, "Oh, that's wifey right there." It's the same difference.
That's an upgrade.
Is it?
What?
No. What were we supposed to call y'all hubby? Like that don't nah.
No. But I mean, y'all got a lot of other terms of endearment.
My dude.
Even that. But I mean, here's the thing: when you say little friend, that's like between friend zone
In
and
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
But you can also be derailed and end up as like side dude.
I don't know
Now,
about that. I
now,
don't know if I agree with the side dude thing because you have to have a main dude to have a side dude.
who said you don't?
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not go.
Okay,
Listen, I love this go back and forth with you.
okay. So check this out. Then, if you talk about like side dudes, then do you actually have to have a main dude to have a side dude? Because to me, it kind of is this gray area with that. Like I don't want to have a main dude, but I don't want to have a main dude right now. But I just I still need somebody I can kick it with every once in a while.
Wait a minute, that's a little friend. I mean, come on. Let's be real about this. Like when you're discovering in a relationship
Right?
and you haven't got to the point where you actually have defined the relationship. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my man, right? You are,
Courting.
yeah, you're my friend, but you're not just my friend.
Okay, so we're
So
just
when you put, everybody know what the friend, if I went and told my 97-year-old grandma, I got a little friend, she know what that means.
yeah, because she started it in the first place. I blame her generation.
You think so?
Because they thought it was okay to be calling some dude their little friend. Oh yeah, that's my little friend.
She'll know exactly what I'm talking
he
about.
dropped milk off on my porch. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't understand why you're bothered. If it's been around at least 100 years, because if my grandma was saying it 97, then
That opinion was right just because it's that old.
it's been 100 years since we've been defining the
Uh-huh.
relationship.
True.
Yeah.
Bet. But I mean, it's always the funny part when you're trying to learn each other, especially in the beginning. So
Yeah.
when you ask, circling back to your initial question, was it
Oh my goodness.
how
Let
I
me go back.
fell in love with?
Yes. Let me go
Um,
back. Okay. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna flip through the book.
she got to flip through this book, y'all.
What made you fall in love with your spouse?
Ah, okay. What made me fall in love with my spouse? Oh wow. There's not one singular thing though.
Okay. I mean, you can have a list. You don't have to just.
So when I think about it, I have to think that a lot of things kind of led to that. It was the depth of the companionship. It was how you took up how you enjoyed life. It was also about how you remain focused on creating the family dynamic.
Okay. Okay.
Um, it didn't hurt that you was fine too. So that was awesome. So great. So those are a couple of things that it was like, yo, uh,
Well, you want me to tell you what mine was? Okay.
let's hear this.
So my thing is what made me fall in love with my spouse, which it took me a little while because he was in a different zone at the time. But what made me do that was number one, he was persistent. Okay. Number two, he was very accommodating. I should say that. Is that did that sound right? Accommodating.
That's about right.
Okay. That's what we calling it.
That's what we call it.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean, he gave me a lot of reasons to fall in love with him. Like I said, he was accommodating. He was patient because I did have a little attitude in the beginning, but
She said that. I didn't say that. She
mm-hmm.
said that.
Okay. Somebody said they can't hear us. Y'all can't hear us.
Z, you can't hear us.
All right. Okay, we back. We back. Here
Bam.
we go.
A little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
So this is our first. Of course, this is with this being our first live broadcast. We will be working out some kinks. So we appreciate y'all coming in, providing us some feedback,
Yep.
letting us know how your experience has been thus far.
I gotta get water. I'll be back.
Yeah, let's let her clear her throat like a rapper. Um, but yeah, so accommodating. I believe that's the word. The first thing I heard come out of her mouth when she said, "This is what made her fall in love." I'm like, wow. But I was a little bit of a pushover in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you're trying to impress your lady. You want her to be happy. You're trying to find out what her triggers are. Those things, whether they are things that make her happy or angry or everything in between. But what I do tease her about is she does have what I always tell her is she has 1,001 faces, and I get a new one like every year.
What?
But, huh?
What that mean?
What had happened was,
Nah, what that mean?
so I was just talking about, learning you and things of that nature. So
Gotcha.
it's there's always a learning curve when of course, when you meet somebody and you share you
Right.
share mutual interest and you want them to match your energy. So I got kind of lucky with that.
So I'm gonna just tell y'all, this dude right here, his mom told me she was like, when it's a full moon, when it's a full moon, he gonna have an attitude, and she was right. Every time a full moon come around, this dude right here turned to a werewolf.
I have not the slightest idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, he do.
I
He
stay
do.
I stay level headed and calm all the time.
No,
I'm really even kilted.
who believes that?
So
Who believes that? Don't believe the hype.
I don't believe that.
The peanut gallery said they don't believe that.
the environmental issue that we have right now is voicing their opinion. Um, but no, uh, everybody has their ebbs and flows when it comes to their moods.
Not every time
And
the
they
moon
mind.
change.
It is not.
Yeah.
It's not. Besides, you can't take everything my mom say as gossip. Gospel is more like gossip
Whatever.
because she told you a lot of
Yeah,
stuff in
she
the
was
beginning.
she was spot on with that. When she told me that this dude right here be having mood swings, she telling the truth. I just leave him alone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It makes for an easy marriage when when your spouse is going through whatever mood it is. It makes it easy to just ask them. I ask them up front, what do you need me to do when you feel like that? And basically just let him have his time.
Well, I think we always have expectation conversations
Yeah,
because,
we do.
you know, whether it be us changing from, minute to minute, hour to hour, week to week, month to month, year to year.
I don't have that much energy. Like I can't put that much effort into it.
You mean changing or
Yeah,
adapting?
both.
I don't know about that part.
Both.
I don't know about that part. I can get a couple of versions of you in a day.
What? Okay, yeah, you do. You get the bubbly side of me and then you get the tired side.
Can I get something in between? Can we land somewhere in the middle? I mean,
What's in the middle? Y'all tell me what's in the middle. Y'all let me know what's in the middle. What could be in the middle of being bubbly and tired?
because if you're up here and I'm not up here, and I don't really want to go up there, it's exhausting to try and keep up with you. And then when you're down here, but I'm either right there in the middle or really high, then it's kind of I have to pull you up. And
I don't want to be pulled up. If
that,
I'm down there, just leave me down there.
okay, so you want me to you just want me to leave you laying dead in the street? Is what you're telling me?
Just leave me down there. I don't need help.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not.
But I think that's a significant part about relationships is that code that whole. I like to always talk about work life balance when I'm at work, but I mean there's also relationship life balance. You don't think so? There has to be.
No, I do. I do. Trust me.
Because there's a segment. You only got so many hours in a day, and you got to chop it up and prioritize those things. You got
It's a true story.
what I believe to be your relationship,
Right.
especially if you've tied the knot, for that to be a priority, and then everything else comes after that.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I gotta keep home straight. Otherwise, if home ain't straight, it's gonna impact everything else.
Well, that's true. I mean, I get it.
I don't want to be blowing up at people at work because my wife was talking crazy to me one day. I mean, it's just an
Do I
example,
talk crazy to you?
huh?
Do I talk crazy to you?
I think if we get enough people in here, and I got witnesses,
Dude, no. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. Do I talk crazy to you or yes or no?
is that verbal or nonverbal? Does that include that? Y'all see that? You
I do the nonverbal, so I don't do the verbal.
you know what? But from a male perspective, and if it was some guys in here that could just sit here and chime in on this, I think we're more terrified of our ladies not saying anything than saying anything. Because at that point, and I know y'all know this because it's leaving it up to our imagination of what's going on, and we don't know what to expect. Like, what's your next step? Are you just gonna grab all your stuff, pack it up, and leave? Or are you gonna grab all our stuff, pack it up, and throw it out the window? Or are you gonna jump out of a closet with a knife? We don't know.
That's how we like it. We like the element of surprise. So if you just do the right thing, you don't have to worry about it.
So, in other words, you woke up and chose violence.
I didn't wake up and just whatever.
I woke up and chose violence.
I can't with him. Like I don't know.
But I do appreciate the fact that you woke up and you chose marriage every day. So
Yeah. See, there you go.
that's dope.
Boom.
That's dope.
You got it.
I give you credit on that. You didn't
You
hung
got
tough.
Yep.
I'm kissing more hair than face. But
Oh well.
but yeah.
It is what it is.
But I think it's a tremendous effort that each person has to take when they're identifying what the dynamic of their relationship is going to be.
Of course. Of course. I mean, in any relationship. I mean, just growing up with your family, you have to make a decision, a conscious decision every day. And a lot of people think that just waking up married means that you have a relationship. I mean, it really does not. You have to work on your relationship.
Instead of a roommate ship.
Yep.
Yeah,
We almost had one of them.
I made up a real cool word.
We almost had a roommate ship. Remember that time?
Yeah, we discussed that. And I'm like, I'm not trying because I already told you about triple homicide.
Whatever. When we was getting ready to, I don't know what we was having a bad year. I don't know what was happening.
It was a lot going on,
and something happened. I was like, yeah, you can leave if you want to. I said, but you can leave and pick a room in the house, and you just be a roommate and pay these bills.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
Whatever.
So you telling me to stay in the house with the person that decides to no longer be with me, or vice versa, see you on a regular basis.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
And pay bills.
What's wrong with that? You had married me.
Okay, are you not getting the whole point that yeah, I married you, but if we talk about splitting, that's not what we do at that point.
We still gonna split the bills. That's the thing.
Okay, so
like you can't just walk out.
Let me ask y'all: if y'all split, if you and your significant other split, do you think you guys could be roommates?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to see the comments on that. If everybody's gonna be like, yeah,
let's
sure.
see. Look like they coming in now.
No,
not yet.
Nothing yet.
Do I see a comment?
No, you looking for the Himalayas right now.
Yeah, come on.
Come down, player from the Himalayas.
No, seriously, I think that at the point of being two mature adults, and you know that y'all have a home together, and at the time we still had kids. We didn't have grown-ups, and so we would have had to really make an effort to split. It wouldn't have been just we done.
Yeah, it ain't like when you're just dating and you just like, okay, we just go ahead and cut ties and be like, I leave with my stuff, you leave with your stuff.
Right.
So,
well, and the deal is, we're all about coaching marriages to stay. And so we just share the times that we had maybe a thought of, but honestly, I'm gonna just tell you, I wouldn't even imagine myself with anybody else because I'm very particular. And anything could just throw me off. I don't know if you pick your teeth wrong, I'd be like, oh, you gotta go.
And I'm housebroken. So it makes it even easier.
I'm like, what's that wax in your ears? You gotta go. Like I cannot.
Oh, okay. So I definitely wanted to take time and thank everybody for joining us.
Yep.
For those individuals who we identified for the free giveaway, we will be reaching out to you as soon as you
reach out to
us and provide us your info so we can get those items over to you. That'd be great.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta show them what the other prize is.
And the last prize
the last prize is a his and hers. I think this one says.
That one says his.
It says her.
No, it says her.
His and her.
Robe set.
A waffle robe. These are nice. I have one. He has one. These are really, really nice.
Yeah, they are dope.
So, we have your names. We're going to put it in a drawing. And we will draw for these. And we will let you know who won the his and her robes. Y'all will like them. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on our first one. We're going to figure out when we will be doing these each time, how often. We'll put out a schedule to say all of that, and we look for some topics. So y'all drop some topics in so that we can have those and have some other stuff to talk about. And hopefully one day we can get to the point where we can have people join us live. So we're trying to get there.
And also, don't hesitate in checking us out here as well. So we do have an Instagram and a TikTok, so you can check us out there as well. We'd love to hear you. And if you're interested in any of our products, we are still launching. We've got candles that we actually provide, which
Mm-hmm.
they kind of dope. I do like a
I
good
made him a
candle.
special candle. So
I do like a good candle. But you can try. You can also pick up the Love Chemistry uh, journal there, and we look forward to also scheduling sessions for couples who are interested in having healthy relationships. But until next time, we do appreciate you guys dropping by.
thank you.
Y'all have a good one. Once again, she's Dee Dee.
And he's Stu.
Be easy, y'all.